All right. Girlfriend's weight. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Dear Bill, I'm a 21-year-old guy and my girlfriend is 20. We've been talking for about 6 months now, and we just recently decided to make it official. Now, here's the part where I need your expert advice. Oh, Jesus. How should I go about telling her I think she needs to lose weight? She's not a fat ass by no means, but she could lose a few pounds. I sound like an ass. I know I sound like an asshole, I think is what he's supposed to say. Yeah, I know I sound like an asshole, but I care about her and want to see her be more confident. Thanks for the help. I enjoyed the show in Long Beach. How do you say she could lose it? There is no way. What I would do is I would get yourself in great shape and start getting her into hiking with you and but you can't make somebody work out. You can't make somebody get in shape. They either want to do it or they don't. And, that's like a major fucking, you telling a woman she needs to lose a few pounds is like, that's the female equivalent of them saying to you, like, your dick could be a little bigger. It's devastating. I wouldn't say it to her, but, you also got to think, at 20, if they're already getting out of shape at 20 years of age, then what? Then they have a couple of kids. They're going to be a fucking house. I mean, that's just something you got to be honest about. If someone doesn't take care of themselves, and this works both ways too, ladies. Like if you're with some guy and he's in his 20s and he's sitting there and he's already getting man tits, it's not going to get better. And you got to sit there and really just be like, how much do I love this person? Because I'm going to watch them slowly eat themselves to death. Because that's what you're doing. And unfortunately, your chickens start coming home to roost in your 40s. Whatever the fuck you did, whenever you started to go off the rails at 16 or 17 with drinking, drugging, eating, or whatever, right around when you get to your 40s is when the first, like, God damn, that happened to him. I thought that was some old man shit. And you're like, oh, wait, we're in our 40s. Because you'll still feel like you're in your 20s. So, I don't know. I would go a positive route. I would just tell her we tell her how good she looked. I mean, it's just fucking, there's no way to do it. That's a fortress and there's no door in. You know what I mean? There's no door in on that one. You just have to if you're going to say it, if you just fucking say it, then you're really risking like hurting her really bad. You know what I mean? And who wants to do that? You don't want to fucking do that, I wonder if women ever feel that way about guys. Like if there's anything like there's like, you know what? You just can't say that to a guy because that will hurt them too much. Do they ever think shit like that? I think shit like that with women. There's just certain things you just don't fucking say. Like, all I'm going to do is hurt her and ruin her for the next person when she fucking eventually comes to her senses and dumps me. And then you'll be like, you know what this guy said to me one time? We were going into Wendy's, and I ordered a double cheeseburger, and he interrupted. He said, no. She wants the single. Being that guy. No, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I can't tell you this, though. I feel like when you are, aside from just owing it to yourself to try to stay in shape, when you're in a relationship with someone, to just fucking let yourself go. And just become a fat fuck and, to just not have the consideration that somebody is sort of obligated to have sex with you, to just try and remotely keep yourself looking halfway decent. It's really a selfish fucking thing, but we live in the age of, a lot of times the victim is considered like the antagonizer. You know what I mean? I would never do that to Nia. I would never just fucking put on 100 fucking pounds and just come waddling into the fucking bedroom, roll over on top of her. And she would be completely grossed out, and every woman listening to this probably just went, picture that. Me, 100 pounds heavier, naked, sweating on my upper lip, crawling into fucking bed. Yeah, exactly. Isn't that disgusting? Well, that's a two-way street, sweetheart. You know, we don't want to see you come fucking waddling into the room. You know, your hips taking out the fucking door jamb. You know what I mean? It's not it's not fair to either person. You know, when you really look at it, nobody understands that more than gay guys. I would say that gay guys have the most respect for the fact that someone's going to hook up with them. You know what I mean? I wonder if they're pound for pound in the best fucking shape than anybody else. Or is it because they're trying to attract guys and they know guys are... I can't even say that shallow because they always say that guys are shallow. When it comes to that, we are. But like you fucking hold up something shiny, a woman's like, I want that. You know, they're just as bad, right? Ah, Christ, I'm all over the map. All right, on trial for a joke. All right, Bill.